Shalom everyone, this is Ike, and welcome to the third episode of Truth Bombs. Okay, now you notice that today's episode is edited, and that's for one particular reason. And the reason is, yesterday in the second episode, I talked about, towards the end of that video, about the new moon and when the new moon is, right? Now, a couple of days ago, for those who know, we're in the 7th month according to the scriptures. And we just had the Feast of Trumpets. We had the Day of Atonement, which is a fast. And we just went through the 7 days of the Feast of Tabernacles, with the 8th day being the last great day of the feast, which is also a Sabbath, another feast day. We just went through those. Well, I was talking to a sister, asking her, did she have a tent set up? And she told me that they ain't even celebrating the feast yet. They celebrate the feast in 2 more weeks. And I'm like, what is this? Where you get that from? Like, what doctrine are you following? What camp do you follow? What camp do you follow, and what camp doctrine do you follow? And first she said, I follow the truth. I don't follow no camp, blah, blah, blah. And then come to find out that she is a part of some congregation. Some Atlanta Hebrew congregation, something like that. So I'm asking her what doctrine she followed. At first she's acting like she's her own researcher. She finds her own information out. And then come to find out that she got information from this camp, or this church or congregation, whatever. They follow the full moon doctrine, right? So because she's a woman, I wanted to know who taught her the doctrine, where she got it from, so I can challenge whoever this is with this full moon doctrine. Now, I told her that this information was false. This full moon doctrine was false. But, her being a woman and a follower of men, and, and where they get their truth from, us men, she didn't want to listen to me. She wanted to follow the men that gave her that information. So she told me that Ron was one of the people that's a part of her ministry. Ron, Divine Prospects, for those who know him as Divine Prospects. So I'm like, okay, I'm Facebook friends with Ron. Let me go and ask him, where does he get this full moon doctrine from? Where did you come up with this conclusion that this was the new moon? And which is false. Like, I'm about to prove that to y'all. It's gonna take me. Okay, look. The reason this video is edited, is because, excuse me, I don't have a tripod, a cell phone tripod. It's because I want to show you what this guy did. Now, I inboxed this guy and I asked him, show me how you came to the conclusion that the new moon is the full moon. And he said, I'm going to put it on the screen. He said, well, brother, I'd like to talk to you and go through this in full, but watch these videos. And the dude sent me like 4 videos, right? And he wants me to, and then I click on them, and these like 2, 3, 4 hour long videos. So you think I'm about to go through a whole 4 hour video for one answer? How did you come to this conclusion? It don't take a 4 hour breakdown to show me something that can be proven in less than, as long as it take me to read this, what I'm about to show you in a couple of seconds. So he sent me all these videos, right? And I was going to watch him. I was going to watch him during the feast. I'm like, okay, this is the feast time. This is the Feast of Tabernacles. I can watch this brother study and his breakdown of how they came to this conclusion. Oh, I asked him another question he didn't answer. I guess the answer's in one of the videos he sent me. I asked him, what new moon did you follow before you came to the conclusion that the new moon was the full moon? Now, I already guesstimate, because I went to the woman sent me a website from her ministry, and I read through the stuff they had in their ministry. And first he said they all followed the dark moon. So I believe that Ryan used to follow the dark moon as well as the new moon, which was always false, which I proved wrong in my video that I did about the new moon. But YouTube deleted my channel because I was teaching the truth, and they couldn't have the truth out there, so they deleted my whole damn channel. So, and I haven't redid that video. This is going to be a redoing of that video, but it's not going to be as detailed as the other video, because this is Truth Bombs. This ain't Hebrew Light Awakenings, one of my shows. This ain't These Verse, which is my Bible study episodes that had up to like 45 episodes, whatever. But without further delay, I'm going to show you when the biblical new moon is. And this is how I'm going to do it. First, this is the new Strong's Exhausted Concordance of the Bible. The King James edition. This is the James Strong's edition. One of the best Strong's Concordance you can buy. This thing was $80 when I first purchased it a couple of years ago. I think you can find it now on Amazon for like $30, $40 used. But this is a Strong's Concordance that also gives you the definition of the Hebrew words. It also gives you the Arabic and the Greek definition of the words from the Bible. Okay, now we're going to go to New Moon, right? And I got the light set up. That's the light set up so you can see these words. This is the strong. Make sure my finger ain't over the mic. This is the Strong's Concordance number for New Moon, and the word is Kodash, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Strong's Concordance number 2320 from 2318. We will go there too. It says the new moon, a month, new moon, monthly. Now this is the definition of the word. It says Kodesh means the new moon, month. The word refers to the day on which the crescent reappears. And then it quotes scripture. So David hid himself in the field, and when the new moon was come, the king set him down to eat meat. 1 Samuel chapter 20, verse 24. And then it gives you a lot more information. The reference was 23:18. Let's go there right quick. 23:18 is right here. It says to be new, to rebuild, renew, repair. Kadash means to renew. So the new moon cycle is restarted when the crescent reappears. The cycle renews itself. The illumination of the moon restarts itself at the appearance of the first letter of the moon. Okay, so I just read it to you. When the new moon is, according to the scriptures, according to the definition of the word Kodesh, when it relates to the new moon. Now, you know how long it took me to show you that? As long as it took me to read that information for you. I didn't have to go through no long 1 hour, 2, 3, 4 hour seminar to show you when the new moon is. It's when the crescent reappears, when the illumination cycle of the moon restarts. Because the moon has to be illuminated for you to see it, to say that's the moon. You have to be able to see it to say that's the moon. When the moon goes into conjunction, that's the end of the lunar cycle. That's the last day of the month. That's the 29th day of the month. Then when the crescent reappears, that's the beginning of the first day of the new moon. That's right there. That's the Hebrew definition of the word.